We have a couple of properties, investment properties, and Silvergum was another investment property for us. It was a great way to diversify. We have tended to always buy apartments, and this was sort of our first townhouse, and in a different part of Queensland, in a different part of the country. It helped us diversify the portfolio. It was really, really good. And we sort of found that sort of that fit and finish and that quality to attention to quality and things like that were really, really spot on throughout the process. The big difference is, firstly, there's this pre-existing ownership of having built it, having nurtured it, having developed it, and then sold it. So there's a longer term ownership and understanding of the property itself. The value that is brought by bringing the end-to-end offering in under one roof and having that continuity actually pays a lot more dividends. It has a lot more value than even I first thought. It's something that's I think will continue to endure as a how should I say? It'll continue to endure as a valuable contribution to the upkeep of the value of the property, to the way the actual whole scheme is managed, and to our tenants, which is actually really important. I want my tenants to be happy. So our dealings with the leasing team were very, very, very easy. We had an offer very quickly. We had a great tenant. We still do. It's the same tenant from day one. The updates that we get from the walkthroughs and the checks of the property, the regular tenancy checks, always come back perfect. The property is really well looked after, both obviously by our tenants, but also by the facility management. So the common property is always, it looks great, and anything that ever needs attention is always attended to very, very promptly and quickly. Nothing more that you could ask for, really. Mosaic just seemed to get the messaging right, the quantity of messaging and the relevance of messaging right. So we were updated with specific clauses and updates in the legislation to how our tenants were going to be interacted with, how inspections would work, and so on and so forth. And that just gave us the peace of mind that everything was in hand, and we only get contacted if there's something really wrong, or just to give us that friendly update periodically, but not too frequently. Everything's okay, and to check in with us if we're still happy, if there's anything that we need from Mosaic, but we never do.